Ladies and gentlemen, we move to the men's 115-kilogram weight class for a match between arm wrestling icons. I'd like you to welcome this man firstly now. Making his way to the arm wrestling table, he is the reigning champion of East versus West in the men's middleweight division. Tonight, he steps up in class to 115 to challenge a bigger man. Raise it up and welcome, representing the United States of America, Todzilla, Todd Hutchings. Todzilla waits at the table for the arrival and introduction of an old adversary. Ladies and gentlemen, this man was a dominant force in the men's super heavyweight division. Tonight, we see him leaner, meaner, and just as powerful in the heavyweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, representing proudly the United States of America, I'd like you to welcome Easy Money, Dave Chaffee.
Dave Chaffee coming out, following his nickname to Money for Nothing. This match brought to you by Gold Star Coffee, an award-winning specialty coffee roaster and green coffee trader. When you're drinking the world's best tasting coffee, your satisfaction is always guaranteed. You see the matchup. Todd Hutchings, 58, Dave Chaffee, 48. These guys, as Neil said, icons of the sport. They know each other very well. Dave has never lost to Todd in their head-to-head matchups. See if that trend continues tonight, or if Todd can flip the script here.
See, of Eddie the Beast Hall and Robert Oberst.
Yeah.
We move to a very, very different look with
silence.
Super respectful arm wrestlers. These guys have always competed in that manner, never adversarial.
Mm-hmm.
So ironic, because they are bullies. These guys are both ironclad.
Yes. Okay. Don't move.
Clearly go to the same hairdresser.
Relax, Jason. Close your thumbs.
Save a lot of money.
Don't move. Don't move.
My hands.
Go!
We are under. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ominous trace around fired from Dave Chaffee. My word. He was anticipating the back pressure from Todzilla, and he swallowed the hand.
Don't move. Don't move. Close your thumbs. Don't.
We got to come this way.
Hutchins knows now he
This way a
can't.
lot.
We got to send us over here,
like
Dave.
this way.
We got to move the whole thing this way. There we go.
Cannot get around him.
Move.
May have to go through.
Go!
Wait, he's on my thumb.
I saw it.
Okay.
No call. That was me. Relax, guys.
Chaffee has such a massive hand, and
Don't push into me, Dave.
that's been a decisive factor for him in previous matchups, and he's anticipating every movement there from Todd Hutchings,
Both of you.
creating a little bit of anticipation there. Luke Pulsher, equal to it, knows what's coming. And once again, Ben, I'm going to say you can hear the effects of the altitude.
Center the thumbs back this way, guys. There we go. Thank you.
Just shy of 5,000 feet here in Loveland.
Don't move.
We just started here.
Move. Go!
Underway, big drive, massive hit to the back of the pad from Chaffee, and that is evidence of what he told us in the press conference, Ben. We asked him about the power, and he said, I'm just as strong. He looked incredible there. Must remind you of a few years ago when you used to watch this man dominate at super heavyweight.
No question about it. Lean and mean, but his game is still the same here, Neil.
It is, mate. I mean, there was no... We said in the pre-show tonight that when you look at these men, neither one is a finesse arm wrestler. These aren't technicians. These are powerful pullers. They're men that want to go head-to-head, straight headlong into a fight, and neither one tried to get around the other right there. You saw Chaffee sweep to the side. You saw Toddzilla tuck under. And if we look at the visual there, you can see Todd, who's a really cerebral arm wrestler, just thinking of where he can find an angle, where he can find a way back into this match. Chaffee 1-0 and a very dominant start for Easy Money.
Dave coming out of his corner. He's got 30 seconds to get to the table. Here we go with round 2. Chaffee leading 1-0.
First, Dave. Don't move. Don't move. Relax, guys. All right, close your thumbs. Don't move. Go! Stop. Elbow off the front of the pad top.
Look at the size of the hand on Dave Chaffee. He's so massive.
Don't move.
That is a super heavyweight hand all day. Look at that.
Move. Stop. Guys, you guys are both curving in on me here, guys.
Tiny bit of initiation there, just a
Push inside.
slight crank towards the supination to give himself some momentum there, Todd, but did so a little early, and Dave equal to it in that first start tonight.
One warning.
Dave's so powerful there, he pulled Todd's arm and Luke Pulshur's
And the referee, yeah.
over the table.
Little ride there. And so a warning on Dave and a foul on Todd here. And Dave with a 1-0 lead here in the best of 5.
Yeah, more ominously for Todd really is the manner in which he took that, and also the fact that on these sort of precursory starts, he's not finding a hole. Now, we're going to see the strap here, and that can change things. Toddzilla been something of a pronation-based arm wrestler of late, and maybe he can put some fatigue into Chaffee. Dave is more of a dragster than he's ever been an endurance athlete. He really is so powerful. Very few people can sort of return serve on this man. If you let him get into the A side of the match, he's brutally efficient. Looking there for that strap to be anchored as low as possible.
Okay.
Increases the leverage for Chaffee. Dave, few people will know that unless they're hardcore in the sport, that Chaffee was the WAF champion of the world back in 2010, Mesquite, Nevada, in the men's 110 kilogram weight class. So this isn't the lightest we've seen Dave, but it is in many years, and he looks fantastic, Ben.
Keep that elbow on. You're like this. I need you to flatten your palm back. Thank you. Close your thumbs. Don't move. Go!
Here come the hands, and look at that drive from Dave Chaffee there. But Toddzilla has the brakes on. Chaffee with the second attack. And it is a lethal one.
We'll see.
Wow. Now that was an arm
just
wrestle.
getting warmed up.
Now, let's have a little look at that on the replay, guys. We can see that the attempt initially was with the back pressure from Todd, and then he cut forward and looked to put the brakes on. And look at the power of Toddzilla to hold up Chaffee for that period of time. But Dave, readjustment was wonderful. The elbow just shooting forward 2 or 3 inches, repositioned, and then utilizing all that pad, diagonally cuts across it and takes away the lower palm of Toddzilla. Wonderful arm wrestling for Chaffee, technically proficient, and it secures him a very impressive win. But there's the visual in the corner of Dave, and he's breathing a little heavier now.
Taking the time. He's got 40 seconds to go. Todd was right back at the table.
Todd is one of those guys that has a lot of looks. He can do a lot of things, He may not look like the most dynamic arm wrestler in the world. He's not throwing himself all over the place into different positions, but he doesn't need to. This man is unbelievably strong. He needs technique like he needs shampoo. This fella is unbelievably strong, and he wants to make sure that he gets his arm in contact with his opponents, and from there he goes to work. Now, he may have felt something there, and it may lead to an adjustment opportunity. We will see. Nominated strap.
Well, Todd, everybody should draw on their wrists.
In 5 years, everybody will. If the Canadian did it, everybody would be doing it already.
Toddzilla referring to the global influence of Devon Larratt.
Tighten that if you can.
But he's not without fans himself, Toddzilla.
Shoulder in. Let's move this elbow back.
Got to win here to stay alive here in this best of 5.
Yes, he
Close
does.
your thumbs. Don't move.
Here we go.
Go!
Whoa,
False
whoa,
start.
whoa,
One
sweet
warning.
child of mine. Little early.
You good?
Fuck.
All right.
Dave is so rigid, so powerful. My word.
Don't move. Go!
Oh, wow.
Elbow fall.
Todd there trying to base the elbow, just pops it. And that's not, there's no intention there. It's just as he moves, Dave is so rigid, so
Don't
powerful.
move. Go!
Oh, my word.
Man.
Good job.
That is just
Great job, man.
acid strength. I'm going to say the most
Hell of a
impressive
job.
performance
Hell
I've
of a
seen
job,
from
Dave.
Dave in quite some time. That he looks just magnificent. What a tremendous outing for easy money.
There's the emotion from Easy Money. That was a 3-0 win for Dave Chaffee here against Todd Hutchings here in the right arm heavyweight match.
Talk to you again.
Let's look back here, Neil, at how Big Dave finished it off.
Dave was fantastic tonight, mate, and he's really aggressive on the hits. And what was good to see from Dave tonight was how technically diligent he was when the match stopped. We saw it in that second round. He got the brakes put on him, and from there he was able to work. Look at that, shoots the elbow forward, sweeps to the side, beautifully done, and that was wonderful arm wrestling from a multiple world champion, Chaffee, imperious in the Blue Arena, Colorado.
Well, he's down at the table waiting for the hammer and the trophy presentation from Kerry Shaw, and with a post-match interview with Coach Ray.
Thank you. Chaffee. Dave at 115 kilos is looking insanely good.
I feel great. 20, 25 pounds lighter. I was that weight, no water cut. I feel awesome.
I don't know if guys you see he's not even sweating.
That's weird because I don't know if you watch all the time. I'm usually drenched, so this is a good thing.
It is a good thing. Where do you see your future in this class?
I want that title shot. I'm coming for it next.
So you ready for it?
Hell yeah.
Do you guys think Dave can be the next 115 champ? Todd Hutchings stepped up, and were you worried in this match? Because he's very good at righting wrongs.
I absolutely was worried. Todd, he's a powerhouse, and he stomped me that second round. I was like, oh shit. But beforehand, I've seen all the guys he's beaten the last couple of years. He's incredible. Hats off to Todd. Thank you for taking this match and giving up the extra weight. You're awesome.
Amazing performance by Dave Chaffee. One more time, guys.
Dave Chaffee remains perfect in his career all time against Todd Hutchings. Wins again, walks off with the hardware. We got a 5-minute break coming up for those watching on our stream globally and those in the arena. And then coming up, Brandon Allen will take on the man, the myth, the legend, Brian Shaw. And then we'll see Alex Kurdecha and Devon Larratt to close out the night. They'll go right arm right after a short timeout here from Colorado.